Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a Volkswagen GTE, and this is just to give you guys an idea of what a detail looks like and what extent I go to when detailing a car. So I'm just going to give you a quick look around this one. So here you can see some soap markings from a previous wash on the paint, and the wheels are very dirty indeed, and the wheel wells, which are plastic, which is very lucky, caked in dirt. The side panel is also dirty, but that should come off with the products we use. The roof, not bad. The glass has some mud streaks down it, which should be easy. Now the wheel here, same story really, apart from the wheel wells. They are carpeted, so it will take much longer to fix them. The door jambs here, the paintwork is dirty, the plastic and the rubber, as you can see, is dirty as well. And the underneath here is dirty, not as dirty actually, but we will still wash that. Moving on to the interior. A lot of just general dirt really here. We should be able to get that up with a vacuum. We won't be able to get the discolouring out of the carpet because of the price point, the price the owner is paying us today. The pedals, not so bad. The side of a seat, well, yes, that should come off quite easily. This is the same story here with the seat actually. We will not be able to get these markings off, so I'm sorry about not being able to show you that today. But we should be able to get all this dirt out with the vacuum. The console area, everywhere, it's the same story, very, very dirty. It should come off with the vacuum and the cleaning products we use. There's a lot of fingerprint marks here, but that should be absolutely fine. Moving on to the steering wheel, there is oil staining here, very common to have on your car, but that should come off with the products we use on the detail brush. This is the worst part of the vehicle. I don't really know what it is. I think it's mold or just dried sweets or something. That'll take a bit longer. And here is just from the owner getting out and brushing their shoes against the plastic. In the back is the same story, but if we follow the same steps as the front, it should be fine. So feel free to skip to any part of the detail. The timings for what we do and when will be listed in the comments. So just sit back and enjoy the video. You can see here just how much mud is coming out of the wheel wells. You can see on the tyres, and they were just caked in dirt. It was astonishing. There was so much mud coming out of those, and it's a very common spot that is missed from a lot of car washers and other detailers. But trust me, it makes all the difference in keeping your tyres clean in the long term. So here you can see the before of one of the wheel wells, and you can just see how much dirt there is on the suspension and the plastic wheel wells. And then here is the after, and unfortunately there is some staining on there which we won't be able to get out, but it just looks so much better, and all of that dirt is not going to then go straight back onto the wheels and the tyres. So right now I'm just going to finish off the pre-wash rinse for the rest of the vehicle, and then I will be washing the entire exterior. So here you can see the snow foam going on, and people always tell me what a cool product this is that I use when I'm detailing, and it just looks absolutely incredible when it's all on. Afterwards I will be using my detailing brush, my exterior detailing brush, to rub the soap in all the crevices to make sure I do not miss a single piece of dirt. So I'm now using a 2-bucket method. I did use a 3-bucket method, but one of those buckets were for the wheels. But this 2-bucket method is to make sure, so I have my black bucket as my rinse bucket and my blue one as my wash bucket. The rinse bucket is just water and the blue is soap and water. So every time I go around the vehicle and wash a certain part of it, I will rinse my woolly in the rinse bucket before putting it into the wash bucket to soap it up again, and then I will repeat that process. And I will always be going from top to bottom. We always do that because the top is usually the least dirty and the bottom is usually the most dirty. So we'll be starting from the roof, then the windows, then the top half of the door panels, and then finally the back, the front, and then the bottom part of the door panels. So as you can see here, we are using a different woolly for the dirtiest parts of the car. And this is a really good example here. And it's because the dirtiest parts of the car, there is so much grit and dirt and grime and big stones that you don't want to then wipe all over your paint. And this is what, again, why we don't use a sponge, because that will just go straight across your paint and scratch it. So I'm being extra careful now every time I do a part of the vehicle to make sure that I look if there is any big dirt, grime and grit in the woolly, and make sure that I wash it off before putting the woolly back on the paint. So now we are just going to rinse all of that soap off, and then we will get onto the drying stage. So now we are doing the door jambs, and we are pressure washing them first, then using our woolly to wash the paint, and then finally just pressure washing all of that soap off. And don't be alarmed about using the pressure washer in a space such as this, because if you get the angle right, no water will be sprayed into the interior. So I have finished doing all of the door jambs, and we are now onto the drying stage. For this I am using a drying microfiber towel, and it's very important, this step, so that you do not leave any soap marks on the exterior, because a car with soap marks does not look good. So we are now using some spray wax and a microfiber towel to rub it in, and this does not only give the car a nice pop, but it also protects the paint from any dirt or dust that will fall in the coming weeks. The wax we are using today will last for a couple of weeks, but depending on the price you pay for to have your car detailed, the better the wax will be and the longer it will protect your paint for. So now we have completely finished the exterior. It has been thoroughly washed and protected. We are now moving on to the interior, and as you can see here, I'm using 2 plastic bags to remove all of the owner's receipts and pieces of paper, kids' shoes, books, so that they can then decide what they want to keep in their car. And it just makes vacuuming the interior and cleaning it much easier with all this stuff out of the way. So now we have removed all of the owner's personal belongings. We are removing all of the mats to make the vacuuming of them much easier, and then I am going to go around with the vacuum and my detailing brush to help get all of that dirt out of the carpets. So now we have vacuumed the carpet, we are going to vacuum the seats, and as I said previously, we are unfortunately not going to be able to get those stains out of the seats, but we will be able to thoroughly vacuum it. So now we are vacuuming the mats outside of the vehicle because it makes it much easier to vacuum up all of that dirt. And I must say, it's very, very nice to watch all of this dirt come up from these mats. They looked so much better when they were finished. And as I said before, we will not be able to get the discolouring out of these mats today, and this is due to the price the owner is paying us today. But if you would like your mats to look completely brand new, then you will have to pay slightly more, but they will look so much better when they are done. So now we have vacuumed the entire interior, we are going to be using a detailing brush and some car interior cleaning product to get all of the nasty dirt, bacteria, fingerprints, oil stainings out of the interior. And it not only cleans the interior, it also gives a really, really nice black finish to the plastic. So now the vehicle has been thoroughly washed and protected on the exterior. It has been vacuumed, cleaned and protected on the interior. We are finishing off with the glass, which is a very important step as you see out of the glass while you are driving. So it's very important that there are no marks that could distract you while you are driving. Thank you guys very much for watching today. If you would like a detail like this or a more advanced one where we will use better products and spend more time getting every piece of dirt out, or if you would like just a simple car wash and vacuum of the interior, please message us on our Facebook page and we will be able to sort out a time for the detail that you would like. And so coming up now is just a little montage of before and after of the vehicle we have done today. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.